Hello?
Beep.
Beep?
Beep. Lone woman seeking love.
What are you saying beep for?
This is my affirmation that I am present. Oh! Hi, Pi.
9 months? Oh,
Thank you,
so
Pi.
baby! I just don't know if this stream is ready for another child. But for real though, I love y'all. Thanks for helping me, Goofy. Thanks for keeping my goofy self around all this time. Happy Ace Week!
Happy Ace Week! Woo!
Man, how many children do we have?
At least 2, because I believe... Was it Marissa was the other stream baby we adopted?
Well, we also have a sub baby with Joe.
I know. I'm talking about sub-children. Or not sub-children, but stream children.
Stream
We have
child?
sub-babies and we have stream babies. And I'm trying to keep these 2 straight, but I'm also incapable of keeping them straight. There's no one here straight, wink.
Stream children, yes, 2. It's Magic and Marissa. Sub babies.
Is this 2 or is it 3? Did we have sub-baby with stream baby?
No. We might have one with Melik.
Ah, that is it. Yeah, I think we have one with Melik.
And boop, boop.
And like, meanwhile, me, childiverse, like, I have no children actually. I have 2 babies. They're furry. They go meow a lot. It's currently raining, and they're like, "What's rain? What's happening outside? Meow, 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 meow."
How are you doing, Pi?
I don't know what's up with how you stream it to me, but it's weirdly warped.
Oh, nope. I know why. Hold on. I forgot.
It's like squished looking.
Yeah, no, it's because the thing defaults it to 4:3 instead of 16:9. And I normally correct it, but it's been a month.
It's been a while.
It's been an almost literal month.
When did we get a corgi and a top hat? A while ago.
We've always had a corgi and a top hat with an Edward Elric.
Ever since we arrived at this manor, we've had this corgi in a top hat, who was named after a woman, but actually the corgi is apparently a boy.
Edward Elric.
Bark.
Bark, bark.
Cece, it's time to eat.
I pour some dog food onto a plate and place it on the floor. Cece eagerly runs to it. It's weird getting back to this.
Uh-huh. It's been a while. But you know what? I also played it like 2 years ago. So in the first place, you're the one unfamiliar.
Yes.
I'm just like, oh, how nostalgic.
Yes. For me, it's still, I don't know what's happening.
Oh shit, it's probably more than 2 years. I've been like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. Holy fuck.
A long time ago.
Probably like 3. I don't think it was 4 years ago.
Did you move out there before or after?
Huh?
I said, did you move out there before you played or after you played this?
I moved here before I played it.
Okay. Yeah, that was what I was asking.
Yeah. But at this point, I've been here almost 5 years.
Yeah.
So, 3 versus 4 years ago, either way, is I was out here.
Yeah.
That doesn't add any extra information.
Wow. Cece's really warmed up to you.
Wow, I've been here almost 5 years. Yes, we sleep together every night.
Please don't say it. Please don't say it.
He's gonna fucking say it, isn't it?
I'm jealous.
Damn.
I should have been born a dog. Cece, you fuzzy little Casanova, change places with me.
Remember, we're getting his route over with. But I do like him a lot more after his route.
Hey, what the? Ow! No biting. Ouch!
Perhaps he doesn't think it's a fair trade. I'd have to say I agree.
The Count joins in our conversation as he reads the newspaper. Do you realize how mean you're being? Wow, Cece, knock it off! Are you trying to rip my clothes to pieces? Impey stands up and starts flailing and causing a commotion around the table, like he normally does.
Yeah, average morning. Cece, stop it. Impey saved your life.
Cece comes back to eat when I call out to him. Hey, that's right. You need to have a little more gratitude. You're all so noisy. Can't we even have breakfast in peace? Getting back to these voices is hard.
Oh no, it's best when meals are lively. When I eat with you, this food seems so much more delicious than eating by myself.
Is that how eating works? No, not auto.
Smarter eating.
Not auto. How did auto get turned on? What are the
Because you
buttons
hit a
again?
button.
Gosh dang it. Okay. Several days have passed since the failed kidnapping mission. Surprisingly, not much has changed around us since then.
I think if you go into settings, you can probably at least make auto speed really slow. Not the button config, but like game settings. Skip autoplay settings. So autoplay, you can just set it to the slowest in case, or just yeah. I mean, you'll want to change the skip later.
Yes, but that's a future Sharky problem, not a present Sharky problem.
You're gonna hit skip in the future, and you're gonna be like, why is it so slow? Why is skip not skipping faster?
And then you or Chad are gonna be like, Sharky, did you change settings? I'm like, what settings? The skip settings. No.
Yes.
Twilight.
Why not? It's not gonna impact anything because it's set to only already read.
Twilight didn't find out where we are, and we haven't faced any sort of danger. On the surface, our days are more peaceful than ever. And yet, Twilight's leader, Finis, who claimed to be my brother, seems that he is the person Van Helsing had mentioned before. What a... I'm just... That tiny little top hat.
Yup.
Why?
He's a little boy.
Is he trying to be Cece?
No, everyone just wears little top hats in this time period, I guess.
Where's my little top
Would you
hat?
rather?
What?
Huh? What's wrong with a little top hat? It's cute.
I said, where's my little top hat?
Where's yours?
Yeah.
Gotta get one.
Oh. Everyone put on their little top hats. Back on the train, Van Helsing had been ready to kill him. He hasn't told any of us the reason why. My own mysteries about the poison in my body and my missing father. What happened to my memory? They've only become more confusing since that boy appeared, claiming to be my brother.
MC's just like, he says he's my brother, but I don't know. I don't know him like that.
Brother! No!
Well, it's sister, right?
And after our encounter with him, it Felt like the horologium in my chest grew hot. Okay. It's back to normal now. I wonder what that was about. To think that the information I obtained was the trap itself.
Obviously.
It puts my reputation as a master thief to shame. What's past is past. Don't keep reliving it.
Van Helsing, you seem oddly calm. The individual acting as Twilight's leader. I heard you hold quite a grudge against this person, Finis.
Van Helsing puts his tea down and lets out a deep sigh. I suppose there's no use hiding it. You're right. That is the truth. My target is none other than Finis. His firm voice echoes in my ears. I missed the opportunity this time, but it won't happen again. Next time, I will make sure he dies. That is all.
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing looks calm as he speaks, but at the same time, he seems like a string wound so tight it would break with a touch.
Having a little trouble there.
Yes. Hi, welcome to
Little.
Sunday.
Welcome to our stream in general.
Sharkies aren't allowed to read.
Sharkies are supposed to read, actually.
Sharkies aren't allowed to read.
Yes.
That reminds me. Finis is definitely a concern, but there is something else I'm curious about. I don't remember who did this voice.
Did I note it down? I don't think I noted it down. I did not note it down. I forget who did anyone else besides the main six.
You did Finis. You also did Herlock. I don't remember who did this person.
Well, then I'm gonna say it's you.
Okay. I gotta put on my stupid voice. Finish my final right on time to not miss too much of the stream. Final? Already? What?
Wait, a final in October?
Yeah, a final in October? What?
But also, welcome, Magic.
Yes, welcome. But
Hello,
what?
Happy 8th week.
Happy 8th week.
Half
semester class. There are half semester classes?
Well, I mean, we had quarters, so.
Instead of nickels and dimes?
Hello, happy 8th week.
Abraham, put the gun down. Down, won't you? For old time's sake. Interesting. There was an older man named Alistair. He seemed to know Van Helsing, but he was very much part of Finis' group. Wonder how they know each other. Well, hopefully your final went well.
Yes, hope it went well. Hope any other exams or projects you have go well.
Also, a final on a Sunday kind of sucks.
That too.
Like, I assume it's an online final.
Too tired to care at this point. Well, I guess it's a good thing we started an hour late. So that Magic can make it. Yeah, we had 10-week orders.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, yeah. So if we had half term classes, that would have been like 5 weeks. That's nothing. But
that would have hurt my head more than the than the
Yeah.
normal
But
classes
my school
were.
before I transferred had 16-week semesters, and I feel like 16 weeks you can do a half.
Because that's basically what we did.
Well, 16 to 8.
It was given to us over the weekend, but working on it since Friday night. I took a break last night to go to a haunted house with friends. Oh,
How's that?
yeah, how was that? Um, I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween. All I know is I got a message in my Pathfinder group chat of them being like, "Are people free Halloween weekend?" And I'm like, "I don't have." We're like, "We don't have any plans." He's like, "It's been a week. I want to see you guys. Let's hang out Halloween weekend."
I mean, technically, we have stream on Halloween of Halloween weekend, but
Yes,
I mean, technically, we could cancel it if you need to.
but also we normally hang out Fridays or Saturdays, so that if it goes late,
Do you stay over? Don't you stay over some?
yeah. So we normally do it so that if we go super late, we can crash there.
I mean, yeah. So it's good because you said you drink a bunch with them.
I don't
It's a
drink a
free
bunch.
local family runs in their actual house. Very
Wow,
popular. It was quite well done. Ooh,
that's cool.
that sounds fun.
I don't drink a lot. There hasn't been drunk Sharky yet.
I'm like, I want a fancy house that I could hold a haunted house in.
Get
That's kind
rich.
of the vibe I want, like 100% of the year anyway.
Yeah, your house
Right?
would legitimately be a haunted house 24/7.
My house would be haunted by me. I am a ghost.
I'm the box ghost.
What, shark ghost?
I'm the shark ghost. Beware.
Wait, you're not allowed to be dead.
Uh,
Well, I guess you can be undead only for the night of Halloween.
Lich King Satan. Lich King Satan. All right, Lich
All
King.
right, I need to message your friend about that and see if she can get it done in time.
I still haven't even looked for paladin designs.
You should do that.
I know. I was distracted with Age of
And
Calamity.
everyone should tell Sharky to dress up for Halloween.
I'm not
Also,
dressing up for
everyone else
Halloween.
to dress up for Halloween.
I'm not dressing up for Halloween.
Yeah. You always say that, but it's fun.
I don't enjoy dressing up.
But it's fun.
It's fun for you, but I don't enjoy dressing up.
No, it's the joy of being someone else. Don't you want to be someone else for a night?
Who would I be?
I don't know. Someone else.
Like,
Whoever else you want to be.
like whomst? I'm already two different people.
Oh?
Working Sharky and Stream Sharky.
What about all the hours in which you're neither? Oh, right, you're sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
What about YouTube channel Sharky? Sharky Sora?
No,
I'd be in.
I wouldn't want to be Sora.
Oh, right, Sharky Riku.
No, I'm good. And what about
Sharky
YouTube?
Mickey Mouse?
No.
Mickey Mouse is good, right?
And what about YouTube? YouTube is the same thing as streaming Sharky.
So, oh, you meant content creator Sharky.
No, there is no
Yeah.
content.
Like this content right here.
Every time we spoke about the mission, we tended to focus only on Finis. I couldn't find the right time to tell the others about that other man. And since Van Helsing doesn't seem to want to mention anything about him, maybe I shouldn't bring it up? The feeling of failure from the other day starts to wear on us.
I don't know. Does that get filtered out if I just sigh deeply? Do I have to do a more exaggerated sigh?
I didn't hear it if you did it. Okay.
I'm like, I don't think he's sighing that dramatically, but
Like, it still got filtered out to some degree, so it sounded like "Mmm." And I'm like, okay.
I just did a normal sigh at first, but I think Discord was like, nah.
It has by default a bunch of like noise cancellations
I know, I
and
thought
stuff.
I turned it down already.
No, but it has other noise cancellations in place other than that. So like
Is a normal part of a normal conversation, I think.
So if you've noticed, when I laugh, most of my laughs get filtered out.
I don't notice.
As it gets,
Some of them do. I know some of them do.
It gets filtered out as background noise. Me laughing into the microphone. Apparently, I laugh too much in the background.
I missed that Sharky wheeze.
Sorry. There hasn't been a wheeze in months.
I know. It's really disappointing.
Well, you better.
Hey, Magic, you're funny. You need to get Sharky wheezing.
Magic, you're funny.
I'm incapable, apparently.
What? You said a really good Irish joke yesterday.
I don't think you were wheezing at it.
It was
or
funny.
If you were, it was over a line, so I couldn't tell.
It was funny. I was laughing.
Well, I believe that.
I realize that Victor is clutching his head with an extremely gloomy look.
Even though the whole joke was just basically Iris, but with one of the writing prompts from Tumblr. Error? Error. Error. Iris has malfunctioned. What's the matter? Are you still hung up on the mission?
For a second, my brain filtered out on the mission and hungover got popped in my head. And I'm like, I know I didn't hear that right.
Hungover, Victor?
Yes,
on your various drugs?
Yes, the Victor drugs.
Well, he's an alchemist. He does chemistry things. Chemistry things can involve drugs. Just ask Magic. Casual reminder, everyone, use drugs responsibly, which is, I think, mostly not at all. Mostly not at all. Depending what's legalized in your area.
Oh, yes, chemistry. That involves drugs, right?
I mean, isn't that, like, most of what pharmacology is?
But chemistry is not pharmaceuticals.
Hmm?
But chemistry is not about pharmaceuticals.
What do you think they use to make
Okay.
medicine?
Okay, but that's, like, not all chemistry is that.
It's not. But I mean, Victor also acted as your doctor.
Yes.
Before bringing you to a real doctor who was like, excuse me, she has no pulse, what the fuck?
She has no heart.
Yeah. Or at least not a functioning one. Technically, we don't know that she doesn't have a heart. We just know that it doesn't beat.
You guys are all bringing me down. Whatever happened, we're all back safe. Like Van Helsing said, let's just wait for the next opportunity.
Yes, and this isn't just an opinion coming from your optimism. Now that we know who our enemy is, we have one more trick up our sleeves in order to counter them.
Wait till you see him and then stab him? Is that right?
Right, we'll go with that. Sure.
Look, I don't have a fancy strategy mind. You see a thing, you punch a thing. Boom, you're done.
The Sharky way.
The Sharky way. You see it, you punch it. Your next enemy. Yes? Is the Sharky way wrong?
The Sharky way is a way.
It is a way.
Oh, that wasn't why I sighed just now.
Well, what is it? Speak up. If there's something you want to say it so we can all understand.
You're right. I'll tell you all this too. It's not a problem I should be tackling alone.
We all stopped eating at Victor's serious tone.
You see... should I really be telling you this?
Oh, come on. What is it already? Just spit it out.
I have a good idea what this is about. Huh?
I have no idea myself.
Tell us, Victor.
Victor.
Well, you see... I have no more money.
Ah, poor, like the rest of us.
No money? Yes. A little while ago, I took it upon myself to take the role of managing all of our finances, right?
Yes, we gave you all our money and you would distribute it depending on what our budget needs were. Before then, we just put everything in a big pile and take what we needed. Oh, that sounds so terrible.
Well, Victor's way has also apparently brought them to broke, so...
Yeah. Your financial management skills are atrocious. Really, just deplorable. Do you lack mental capacity?
That's the line.
Hmm?
You didn't read the previous line.
Oh. Heh. You're one to talk. You're always going to Victor for a handout. Do you lack mental capacity along with common sense? Costs money to acquire ammunition. Even a child understands that.
AC, the child.
Ammunition costs money?
What's money? No common sense at all. You're really on point with that one. How did we get into this mess?
I blame Impey. I don't know if it's accurate. I blame Impey.
Just keep going. What do you mean? The thing is, the very day I was put in charge of your books, I came face to face with a shocking truth. There was no money to manage to begin with.
What?
That's what I thought. I've often seen you sigh every time you opened your wallet. This concerns you too, Count. We've got nothing, do you understand? Soon we won't have enough for daily meals.
Are you serious? How did we end up like this? Do I smell embezzlement? Santa's not here.
Impey, do you remember how much it costs to maintain the ornithopter?
Oh. So you're the problem, Impey. Unbelievable.
In the development of your escape items, Lupin? Those ended up costing 3 times as much as you originally requested.
Oh, Well, I had some new ideas and couldn't help myself. You mean to take on the nation's top intelligence agency when you can't keep track of your money? This is embarrassing.
And you, Van Helsing, the money you spent on bullets is greater than what Lupin or even Impey spent.
Jeez! Apparently all the characters
mission cost money.
Apparently all the characters that I voice are bad with money.
Even though Van Helsing's judging. No, it's actually that everyone's bad with money. Just wait.
What did you say? Whoa! I only hit it once and it, like, jumped.
It just moved to the 1. It's fine. So you didn't use much money for your own research, Victor? I used more than anybody else.
So Saint Germain is the only one who doesn't have money issues.
Well, Saint Germain owns this whole fucking house.
Yeah.
So... What? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
What's that? What's that, Victor? Speak up!
Oh, wait, no. AC's fine. AC doesn't spend a lot of money. Spent the most. You did?
So wait, then that means that Impey is second place. Or third, if you count Saint Germain.
Yeah, actually.
Wow.
You did?
I'm laughing too much to voice this line. Whew.
Coming from the third most responsible, apparently.
Stop telling jokes. It's just making me
I'm
laugh.
not telling jokes, I'm pointing out facts.
You're making me laugh more.
Good. I hope we hit a Sharky wheeze. Not that I'll necessarily be able to hear it.
Yeah, because it filters it out.
But for the stream, for the recording of the stream.
Yes, it will
Although
be.
I have gotten the Sharky wheeze a couple times through Discord.
It just depends if it wants to filter it out or not.
Uh-huh.
What? What nerve do you have to be lecturing us then?
I see. So you couldn't come out and say it, because you were at fault as well. I'm very sorry. I just made too many flash bombs for the abduction mission.
Flash bomb!
Pooh! 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 And Lupin had told me not to worry about finances as long as I was creating something useful, so...
Hey, don't throw me under the trolley.
Yeah, no buses, just trolleys.
Just trolleys.
So about your grandmother.
What?
Wasn't that she'd been hit by a trolley?
I don't remember.
Lupin, you took quite a large sum of money saying you needed it to gather information.
What do you... That can't be helped. It's a necessary cost. The best way to get people to do what you want is to fork over some cash.
Yeah, just bribe everyone every which way. Impey came crying to me to create supplementary fuel for the Ornithopter's backup engine.
Yeah, I may have requested something like that from you.
How about you, Van Helsing? Did you ask Victor for anything? ... Well, when he came to me, it was more like, you don't know what'll happen to you if you don't make me a new type of explosive. Or sorry, you know what'll happen to you.
Threatening as always.
He didn't ask so much as demand. Van Helsing, you shouldn't go around threatening your teammates.
That explosive saved your life. I've done nothing wrong.
I've done nothing wrong ever in my life. So basically, everyone is responsible.
Except for Saint Germain and AC.
And Cece.
Yes, and Cece. Are you seriously saying it's so bad that we don't even have enough for food?
Yeah, we should be able to keep hunger at bay for a while using the preserved food stored here at the mansion.
I don't have much ammunition left. What are you using it all on?
Target practice. Wasn't he using salt rounds at something at first?
Yeah!
Maybe you can try hitting people with your gun instead of shooting them, like the character whose voice you're based on.
Ah, the Axel approach. Perfect.
And thus, he really just turns into Axel.
Fine. The gun is merely a tool. Worst comes to worst, I'll fight empty-handed. I guess not even the human weapon is a match for the power of money.
Capitalism. Impey, you're forbidden from tinkering with machines.
What? Wait a minute. Tinkering is like breathing for me. You're trying to kill me.
I'm gonna give up my daily research too. I'd like it if you could cooperate.
This is very, very bad. Food is one thing, but if we can't defend ourselves when Twilight comes knocking, it's not funny. Yes. We can deal with not having food. But
No, if we run out of food, it's still funny. Starvation is hilarious, but if we can't defend ourselves when Twilight comes knocking, that's not hilarious.
yes,
But starving is hilarious.
those vampires and those werewolves will kill us all.
I mean, you do have a vampire hunter in your team.
Well, if he doesn't have the ammo, he can't hunt vampires, now can he?
The gun is merely a tool.
A tool to kill vampires!
I was gonna make a joke, but then I couldn't decide which one of them is the most like a tool. Like Impey?
Yes, use Impey to defeat vampires. Smack him over the head with Impey.
I can't laugh at that in full because you don't get it yet.
Well, I'm sorry.
You gotta go, so you can understand why I'm laughing.
Go, Power Rangers.
Are they also vampires?
No, none of them were vampires.
A very long pause.
I had to think for a second because they had a lot of weird Power Ranger shows.
I guess no one is safe from poverty.
Ah, capitalism.
The devs that were writing this just like, fuck.
This is becoming a depressing conversation.
As if it wasn't already.
That's right. Oh, Saint TG.
No can do. I don't want to be a part of your unpredictable expenses. Sherman's like, yes, I am responsible with my finances. I own a whole mansion. No, I will not give you any money. I'm already giving you free rent.
Don't be like that. If we sold off just a couple of your antiques, I think we could get a pretty hefty amount.
I see. You want to involve my art. I don't mind, but I trust you'll be prepared to endure a suitable punishment.
What's this? Saint Germain is smiling his usual smile, but I sense a deep anger underneath. Saint here, Sir Count Saint G, sir. Just stop it. Say anything more and he'll kick you right out of the mansion. Never mind. I'll stay put.
If man shall not work, he shall not eat.
Nom nom nom.
Those who can work must work hard, such is the law of society. A fucked up law, but the law of society, apparently.
Ah, capitalism.
Means testing. Why don't you all put some of your talents to use and go make some money?
So Lupin just gonna steal $1 million?
Sounds good to me. Why hasn't he done that already?
I don't know. Ask him.
Hey, Lupin, why haven't you done that already?
Our
Talents? Then Lupin is the best suited. He can steal riches from those who obtain money illegally. What? No way, that would be a crime!
Lupin!
Ah, yes! The gentleman thief cannot steal, because stealing is a crime that a thief shall not do.
Not steal from the rich who gain their money illegally, because that would be a crime. Van Helsing was quite specific with it to make it as unobjectionable as possible. But then,
that would be a crime.
actually, you're right. We should steal from those who legally take advantage of the poor.
So what? You're a thief. Theft is a crime. I may be a thief, but I am a gentleman thief. I take action not for myself, but for others. So steal the money
All the
for
others in
others.
this room. You gonna let AC starve, Lupin?
I don't steal for personal gain. That's just my code.
You gonna let AC starve, Lupin? Then how did you make your money up until now?
I would punish bad guys and return their money to the original owner. Minus a small handling fee, of course. Then go find some rich people who have been stolen from and collect some more of those handling fees. Again, that would be acting for my own gain. The moment I start acting for myself, I'd no longer be a gentleman thief.
I'm just sitting here like, if you don't have money to eat and you kind of stole AC,
Uh-huh.
you're kind of responsible for AC,
Uh-huh.
so you can't let her starve.
Uh-huh.
Though I suppose she doesn't really seem to need to eat, technically.
This Lupin guy's a little complicated.
But like, he could steal as repayment for Saint Germain letting him stay in this home in the first place. That it's not for him, it's for Saint Germain. I think he's very cool, though. Is he? This sounds pretty uncool, actually.
Everyone turns to me.
Steal from the rich. That's just what I think. Yeah, AC, you're the only one.
I stammer out an excuse, but Lupin smiles and thanks me.
Not on Lupin. We have to find some sort of work.
Ah, yes, the chapter where everyone gets jobs.
Oh no.
This stream got too real.
employment to not starve?
Too
Realize
real.
we're playing Don't Starve. But we can't focus all our efforts on making money. If only there was one big job that paid a lot in a short amount of time.
It's
Or
called
short time.
thievery.
Which Lupin would be willing to do.
Why don't we go back to the casino and make some money there? Do you remember how we won an insane amount last time? We've been blacklisted from entering any casino for a while.
We won that much?
Yes, if only we still had our winnings, we wouldn't be worried about money now.
That's right. But it all went to waste when somebody started shooting up the place. Van Helsing doesn't react to Impey at all. His eyes narrow as he reads the newspaper in front of him. There's a good job. He lays the newspaper down on the table and gestures at the page. Look at page 3. Here.
Classifieds. Help wanted, looking for a teacher to teach at North London Seminary.
Seminary? Jeez. I don't know if any of them could teach at a seminary. North London Seminary? That's an all-girls school. Let's do it. Oh.
Then we bonk Impey on the head.
I'm face palming.
You'll never make it past the interview.
Ain't that the truth?
His motives are impure.
That is also the truth.
You're going to teach Van Helsing?
No, I was pointing to the ad below it.
Ah, yes, a glossary item for below. North London Seminary. Impey is excited to apply to this school for a job, but knowing his impure motives, Lupin and the others are sure that he will not be accepted.
Wow. We
Why
really
is
need.
below highlighted for that?
I don't know.
Reward posted?
Why is that a glossary item?
I don't know that either.
The Adele and Brutus firm has received a note informing them of the intent to rob this year's annual outdoor auction.
Adele and Brutus Firm, an auction house and one of the larger scale operations within the crime syndicate. Even if they receive word that one of their auctions is being targeted, they can take advantage of the situation to increase attendance.
Auctions. Illegal bidding deals organized by the criminal underworld. Yep, that's what all auctions are.
Sounds about right.
Lupin and the gang visit them, and many of the items up for sale have some kind of dark past.
Ooh, spooky.
Yep, that's the definition of a standard auction.
$1. The Adele and Brutus Firm. Isn't that the public front for the London Firm? London Firm. A crime syndicate that controls much of London's criminal underworld. Their darkness runs deep, but not even the government can touch them.
Wait. Wasn't that my line?
No. You read auction.
No, the
Oh,
actual.
Victor. Oh.
I mean, you already read it. Just-
I
Wait a second.
got names confused.
Tisk tisk.
The shark is dumb today. Like every other day.
Oh, how bold of the thief to send a notice to such a place.
The thief is after a pendant called Nosferatu's Saber.
So many glossary items.
Nosferatu Saber, a pendant signifying royalty among the vampire race. It is said that a human wearing this gains the same powers of a vampire or that of longevity, but this rumor is common about most vampire-related treasures.
Who wants the saber?
The thief has repeatedly committed crimes by appearing suddenly out of the darkness.
Fun.
A detailed description is unavailable, as witnesses are knocked out with one blow.
Fun. Sounds a lot like you, Lupin. I don't resort to vulgar violence. It's that thief who's been troubling London, making the rest of our kind look bad.
Uh-huh. Because thieves looked so good before that. Yes, we wouldn't want people to think thieves are bad guys or anything.
We may be bad guys, but we're not bad guys. I recall that Lupin mentioned something like this before.
Spokesman for the firm says our firm will not yield to such threats. Are you sure it's not you?
I said it isn't.
We have decided to place a bounty on this thief. The reward is 10 million pounds. I think that's
Yeah.
pounds, right?
Yes.
We await the attendance of bounty hunters who are confident in their skills.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is gonna go badly.
What?
10 million? If we get that, I can have all the parts and devices I'll ever want. Don't count the money we haven't earned yet. But that isn't a bad deal. This thief appears at the auction as announced. Capturing him will be simple. We greet him there and just grab him. Then our money troubles will be over.
But that will put us in contact with an organized crime ring. The earnings are huge, but it might be too risky. We're already up against one notorious group. I don't like this idea, considering how much trouble it could turn into.
Wow. Saint Germain's against it.
Uh-huh.
I don't really care what we do, as long as we get some money. If you're all against it, I can go apprehend the thief on my own. AC, what do you think?
I have the guide up.
Does it make a difference? Just does it?
I mean, it has answers for every single choice. I don't know how big of a difference it might
No,
make.
I mean, like, how, like, the story's not gonna change.
This chapter is this chapter, right?
Yeah. Gosh dang it. Keep forgetting it's the D-pad.
I'll be right back while you stare at the choices, because I need more coffee.
You need coffee?
Uh-huh.
What?
Sounds like you do too, actually.
I never need coffee. So how's everyone doing? family should I pick? Personally, I think it will go very badly. So part of me wants us to ask if there's another way. But I also think it would be pretty darn hilarious watching all them squirm and try to catch someone badly. This is a tough choice. What to do? What to do? Burner, burner, burn. Man, we've only been streaming for an hour. Feels like forever. Meow, 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 meow.
Have you made a decision?
Oh wait, I was supposed to decide on decisions.
I mean,
Wait,
I'm just checking if you did or not.
Wait, we're playing a game? I thought
No,
we
we're playing a visual novel. Oh wait, right. I wanted to count.
You want to
Yeah,
what?
you get some more time to think.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? What's happening? Why am I alone? I'm so... Someone's gonna make the decision, and that someone's Sharky. Magic? Don't pick on your stream father.
But Stream Father keeps leaving.
I have not left once! The stream mobster has left!
Yeah, I came back.
Are you back for
But
good?
that's why I can't make the decision, so it has to be Sharky.
Ooh,
Ooh, but it's fun!
fine. I'm going with my gut.
Your gut is caution? Whoa.
What?
Some other way?
Why are you saying whoa?
Hmm?
Why are you saying
I
whoa?
said your gut is caution? From you?
Look,
Whoa.
and I don't go up and punch things in every video game I play.
Are you sure?
Yes.
When don't you? Tell me more.
When I know I'm not good enough.
That sounds fake. I feel like you've done it anyway. That's definitely a thing you've done anyway before.
Look, there are some times you gotta go grind before you can punch things.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes I don't just rush in and face the boss. Sometimes I just grind on enemies.
So you punch other things.
Until I'm strong enough to punch the boss, yes.
Uh-huh.
See, then I wouldn't be just rushing in.
I'm not comfortable making a dangerous decision like this.
Ain't that the truth?
I agree with her. There's a chance something could go wrong if this thief is the violent type.
Like everybody else we met.
Uh-huh. I must say, I'm not enthusiastic about this idea either.
That's unexpected. I thought you'd like it. I thought you'd think it sounds fun. Like you always do.
I don't react that way to everything, you know.
Only the things that actually do sound fun, like your torment.
So about appropriate punishment for stealing a couple of his antiques.
But if you want to make
On off.
But if you want to make a substantial amount of money in a short time, you'll have to do dangerous or legal things. And since Lupin doesn't want a crime...
Illegal is no good.
Yes, illegal is not good.
Hey, sometimes illegal things are good. Or at least sometimes things are illegal despite them not actually being bad.
Yes.
And sometimes legal things are terrible. So,
Capitalism.
capitalism, formerly slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And things that were illegal before, like anyone besides a white man owning property of any sort. I guess this is our only option.
After we talk some more, we'll go to the location and check it out. We'll make our decision there based on what we see. Is that fine with you?
Yes. I think it's a good plan.
No savage wannabe bandit is a match for Lupin, the gentleman thief. Who isn't a thief,
But is.
but is.
But isn't. but is. Can't make up his mind.
I think that's a never-ending thief loop. The paradoxical thief.
As the saying goes, set a thief to catch a thief, eh?
Is that a saying?
Apparently?
Van Helsing stares at the newspaper. Nosferatu Saber.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. I was just remarking on what a beautiful pendant it is. The article does have a photograph of the pendant, but the printing is grainy and hard to see. Van Helsing seems broody as he stares at the picture, unlike when he's normally broody and just as broody.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
Later. We all arrive at the auction site. Among the well-dressed ladies and men are gruff-looking security guards in black.
Is this the casino we went to before?
Lupin nods.
They do it all in the same place then?
Then wouldn't we be kicked out because it's the casino?
Not if it's not currently functioning as a casino. And not if we're not doing any gambling there.
They probably want to maximize their use of the space. They put a lot of revenue into attracting customers here.
This is actually the devs just meta explaining away why they're using the exact same background.
I mean, yes.
We know. Don't question us. Leave us alone, God.
Man, every room looks like the Arcade Spirits Employees Lounge.
No, it's slightly different.
It's reversed!
But is it alright for us to go in? Van Helsing caused quite a scene before. He knocked out a lot of guards.
Where is Van Helsing anyway? Did he get scared and take off? Did who get scared? Ah! Where did you come from?
Speak of the devil.
And he shall come.
Is Van Helsing the devil then?
Apparently.
Van Helsing, where were you?
I had a talk with the event's host to make sure I was welcome.
Even after what happened last time? Are you sure it's alright?
He saw my abilities and allowed me to enter. I don't mean to cling to past glory, but my reputation still does precede me.
The hero of the Vampire War. I suppose it was an obvious choice that the host would like more power present.
Need to put more vampires in this game, apparently. Don't laugh like that. Don't laugh like that.
I have to laugh that way because there are spoilers, so I can't laugh openly.
You're still laughing openly.
I'm chuckling openly.
Same purpose.
It is, but oh well.
Magic, protect me from your stream monster.
Magic protect you how?
Yes.
Yes.
We agree with the Count and make our way to the venue. There is a large tent alongside where the auction is taking place. Inside are more elegant people, but one corner is strange.
This target is mine.
Don't be stupid. With a reward like this big, with a reward this big, there's no way you'll get past me. There's a group of fierce-looking men gathered in one corner, looking tense.
Are we going to stand with them?
Don't worry about those fools. They're all insignificant. You could easily handle any one of them.
It doesn't seem that way.
AC, take off the glove. You can literally handle anyone imaginable.
Handle.
Bad jokes.
It's right there. You said take off a glove.
Yes, I know what I said.
You're the one who set me up for it.
I didn't even mean to set you up for it, but it was perfect.
I know you didn't, but you know what?
I look around and spot an unexpected face. This is what people don't come to the stream for, are bad jokes.
Lupin, that man over there.
You see him too? I wonder what that old guy's doing here.
That's Imperial Guard Captain Leonhardt. He usually guards the royal family. Do you know him?
Was that the guy who tried to kidnap us first and Lupin kidnapped us from the kidnapper?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
One. Yes, he tried to kidnap me.
I mean...
What?
At least I remembered it correctly.
You did. Before they went back to explain.
You mean in Wales? Oh, should we leave? Isn't her being here too much of a risk right now? Don't worry. It was dark and we're dressed differently. He wouldn't recognize us based on our appearances here. He might recognize you, AC, though. Besides, he has better things to worry about at present than little old me.
How old are you, Lupin?
What do you mean?
55. Lupin glances at Leonhardt with a mischievous look on his face.
Well, well, here comes somebody looking all high and mighty. This ain't one of your dainty rich person balls. Scram!
Excuse me?
They're messing with him. Oh dear, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. He should have dressed more appropriately for this occasion, as opposed to the rest of us who are all wearing our usual normal clothes.
You of all people saying that?
Call him out.
Honored bounty hunters, thank you for gathering here today. A man dressed in black appears on the main stage with a bright smile. I'd like to explain the terms of the bounty payments.
Looks like we're getting the rundown now. There's no use being intimidated. Shall we go over? Are you sure we'll be alright? Her clothing stands out too. Do you think they'll hassle us like Leonhardt? Not to worry, I guarantee that none of them will come near us.
Oh?
Huh?
I wonder where the Count gets his confidence. I realize what he means as soon as we head into the crowd. Hey, isn't that Abe Van Helsing?
Van Helsing? You mean the war hero Van Helsing?
I heard he and his partner brought down the vampire lair Just the two of them during the vampire war.
Seriously? No wonder they call him the human weapon. Abe? It's accurate, but I hate it.
Well, his name is Abraham.
Abe Van Helsing. It's accurate, but I hate it. Exactly. That's exactly what Magic said already.
Hey, sup, Abe? Ready to go kill some vampires?
Van Helsing's just like, I hate you all. Don't worry, he'd say that even if you didn't call him that, though.
Yeah, even if you respected him, he'd be like, shut up, you insignificant worm, or die. Bram Stoker about to rise from the grave like, how dare Abe Van Helsing. Van Helsing leads the way, and the men around us step aside respectfully. Oh, nice. All hail the great Van Helsing.
You've got quite the reputation.
Now I'm very interested to hear his war stories.
Hmm?
Like,
Let's see, what order? Where was he in the recommended order?
like, can we hear his vampire war stories?
Hmm?
How soon till a war story?
Let's see. I mean, you'll find out about some of it along the way.
I want to talk to Abe. I'm gonna call him Abe from now on.
That's a choice.
I do always find it funny that a lot of media that includes Van Helsing have him as an incredible vampire hunter. Given in the novel, he's just like a professor / medical doctor who knows a weird about vampires.
Yep.
I mean, they have to like,
They have to make him more badass.
yeah, like,
Besides, we already have a professor / medical doctor in this group, and like a really good cook.
I mean, I actually have never read Dracula.
Me neither, actually. It's on my list.
Yeah, I need to eventually read Frankenstein again. 'Cause I read that for high school. I should reread that because that's a lot of fun.
I properly had to read that for high school. I think I had to read a couple passages.
Victor absolutely should not count as a medical doctor. He's an alchemist, not a PhD.
I mean, in the sense that he's like able to patch up wounds decently. Like, of them all, he's the most qualified to be a doctor, apparently.
But that doesn't make him a doctor.
Professor. Well, only the research part of being a professor, perhaps.
The things that I will never be good at.
So you've got quite the reputation?
The MC continues speaking as we make our way towards the stage. According to the letter we received, the crime will take place at 10 p.m. 10 p.m.? Oh no, it's past our bedtime!
Yours, maybe.
I was up until like 1 a.m. yesterday.
It was also 4:30 a.m.
You have problems.
I do.
You should fix those problems.
Well, no one said that my sleep schedule is one of those problems.
No, your sleep schedule is one of those problems.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Y'all.
Fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Your sleep schedule's as bad as Twilight.
Hmm?
Said your sleep schedule's as bad as Twilight.
Wow, what a comparison. What a thing to compare it to.
Which is when tonight's main item, Nosferatu Saber, will be put up for bid. Our firm prides itself in assuring an uninterrupted auction experience, no matter what happens. We must put this thief in his place, to serve as an example to other reprehensible thieves who might otherwise threaten us. Please, capture him. It doesn't matter how. So we could blast his head off and you'd be fine?
This is being organized by a crime syndicate.
True. Alive, preferably. We wish to avoid any unfortunate accidents if we can. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There are a few rough laughs and snickers from the bounty hunters in the audience. I see. So it's a dead or alive type of thing. No wonder they didn't ask the Yard for protection. They want to turn this into a warning.
A warning?
Also, is that the shotgun on his back, or does he have a rifle with him now?
Hmm?
Is that his shotgun on his back, or does he have a rifle with him now?
Unclear. Wait, what are you talking about?
Van Helsing.
Yeah.
He has a gun behind him.
Oh. I completely didn't know this. Yes.
This firm places a great deal of pride in their reputation. They won't stand for some unknown thief belittling them. That much is obvious from the fact that the reward is so large, and they don't care if he is captured alive or dead.
Perhaps Leonhardt is stationed here in anticipation of what will transpire.
Or he's just trying to make money. What?
The Royal Guard doesn't pay enough.
Exactly!
Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe.
Gotta have some side gigs going on, apparently. How else he's gonna afford a house?
A house? I mean, those are some high aspirations, damn. I'm assuming correctly. I'm sure the man believes strongly in the law. That's why he's here, at a crime syndicate's auction.
The law.
Captain Leonhardt. He was always deadly serious when I was working as a royal alchemist. Now, you may be correct in that assumption.
Is that a siren or a cat?
It's Mog walking into my room, asking for attention, I think.
I look over at
We,
Leonhardt.
we live pretty close to a fire station, so I sometimes do wonder, like, did he learn from the fire trucks going by?
Thinking back on our past interaction.
You got a problem? You want to fight?
Shut up, cretin! I can't hear what he's saying! They're still messing with him. From this point on, we request that you take positions guarding the items up for auction tonight. Catching the thief is worth 10 million. Catch him alive and we'll double it. 20 million. Gruff cheers rise up throughout the crowd. Man, can I be part of
They're
this?
cheering for not murder?
No, they're cheering for 10/20 million.
Yeah, 20 millions for the not murder.
Yes.
So they're cheering for the possibility of not murder. Why so much to catch him alive?
As he said before, they'll torture, then kill him, making an example to other would-be thieves of why you don't mess with the London firm.
Torture. That's something painful, right?
Yes! Torture is generally painful.
In some form or another, at least.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
generally meant to be some kind of painful. Correct.
why your RMC is so dumb.
I mean, this one has a reason for being dumb. At least.
Still! Pain beyond imagining. Seems the thief is in for a miserable fate if we hand him over.
I don't feel good about earning money at the expense of someone's life. Oh, I see. Let's quit then. What?
The Count responds without hesitation.
I'm not fond of the way these people think. Were it a simple capture, I would not have said anything. But as you say, any money we make here will be tainted by blood. Although we are here due to the actions of Lupin and the others, I cannot accept money earned in such a barbaric manner. But we really do need the money. Yes, so just this once, I will extend a loan to you. You can take your time to repay me someday. You mean you're gonna cover our living expenses? Just until you are all able to acquire a decent income through some other means.
Oh man! St. G, you're the best!
I guess that defeats the purpose of us coming here then.
A murder to set an example. The auction venue echoes with shouts of greed-filled glee. Filled, whatever. I can't help but feel depressed, knowing that someone will be killed, even if that someone is bad.
So soft-hearted. Don't worry, you'll still be taking part in this hunt.
What? If our money problems are solved for now, what point is there for taking part in this?
I'm going to set a condition for the loan I'm about to give you. You must catch the thief alive and anonymously turn him over to Mr. Leonhardt. If you successfully accomplish this, I will support your living expenses for the time being.
We all look at one another in response. That's some high road you're taking there. What's gotten into you?
It's nothing. I just thought of it on a whim. I am an eccentric nobleman, after all.
Uh-huh, sure.
Uh-huh. That's all.
Yeah, sure.
Just an eccentric nobleman, nothing to see here.
No vampires in our closet. The Count walks over to the seats to wait for the start of the auction.
However, the kind-hearted young lady staying with us looks sad. That might have had something to do with it.
He quietly says this to me as he passes by me. Wow, it's only been an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm. But we also started like an hour late, so
Oh,
this is our usual ending time,
Gosh.
supposedly. Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Ostensibly.
Oh, our usual
Oh,
ending.
I've heard. Rumor has it.
A little birdie told me this is our usual ending time.
What? Crow? Crow Kaka? No, Crow Kaka's a human, actually. Ryota told you?
Cool, cool. We're so dumb. Why do we do this to ourselves?
For fun. For fun and actually no profit since we donate it. So it really is just for fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying not to laugh.
That's hard.
Okay, end stream. Goodbye. Boop.
I mean, this would be a fine time to pause if you wanted to end here.
Do we
Though
want to end here, though?
Hmm?
Do we want to end here, though?
I don't know. Do you have other things to do?
Sleep.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I want to play video games.
This video game?
I don't know.
Okay,
What?
okay, let's keep going.
I've been binging too much Age of Calamity. My Switch has gotten a lot of workout lately.
Mine should, but I haven't been playing things much.
You should play some things. It's fun.
Yeah, but now I'm like writing and drawing and stuff, and it just all takes a lot of time.
Every so often I see
time consuming.
Every so often I see somebody pop up and play like Breath of the Wild or Animal Crossing or Pokemon or something.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, people are playing things. That's fun.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm just over here murdering bokoblins. So many bokoblins. But the best part is now I can play as Ganon.
Congratulations.
Murder!
Uh-huh.
The poor bokoblins! What do you mean the poor bokoblins?
Yay?
Look, aren't I supposed to be the villain? Shouldn't I be happy to play as the villain?
Well, they've just said you have a good villain voice.
So then shouldn't I be happy to play as the villain? Murdering his own troops. Wait a second. Then fight against your villainous nature, Sharky. I know you can do it.
I'm the one called Satan on here.
Hasn't Friday taught you enough magic? Does Undertale not teach you?
Well, Undertale was Magic's choice in the first place. However, sad of a decision it was. Or regretful, rather.
All the fighting. I actually had to leave early on the stream on Friday. Still need to watch the VOD.
Are you ready for pain?
Yeah, my pain.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Basically.
The last
That last while.
that last like half an hour.
At least half an hour. How many times did you die by that point when I said 20 minutes?
It was half an hour, 45 minutes.
Something like that.
It wasn't a full hour, but it was a good chunk.
It was a decent while though.
We did a lot. It'll probably be like 2 more streams.
lights off. I don't want to see him stream father die. It's not Sharky dying. It's just a murderous child.
Named Sharky.
Uh-huh. Being put in their place after going on murderous rampages.
Look. We didn't want to do their stupid puzzles, and apparently they had to die for it. The next item up for bid is a golden Aztec crown. Not only is this fine headpiece crafted from the purest golds, it has a history of bringing good fortune to its owner. Observe the detailed ornamentation, the refined sensibility and outstanding craftsmanship of this ancient culture.
Yes. So, the British steal artifacts from other cultures again.
Yes.
I was just watching a video earlier on the culture secretary or something of Britain defending why they should not give artifacts back to Nigeria, even though Nigeria has asked for them.
They should give artifacts back to where they belong.
They should. But, well, they were acquired and should be shared with the world. Like, okay, that's not your decision to make, dude.
That's not your decision to make. Also, they weren't acquired, they were stolen.
Yeah, the reporter straight up said stolen.
Ah!
And the guy went out of his way to say acquired. And that we shouldn't judge the values of, or we shouldn't judge the actions of back then on the values of now. And it's like, oh, I didn't realize stealing was apparently okay back then.
Stealing was okay if it was done to certain people.
By certain people.
1 million!
2 million.
I hear 2 million. 2 million. Are there any other bids? 5 million! Murmurs of surprise erupt at this bid. The rich, trying to one-up each other for appearances. How petty. Oh, they agree for once. I feel the same way. I take it back. Oh, Van Helsing.
Petty.
Yes. Oh, agreeing with Impey? Nah, I take it back.
Actually, I side with the rich.
Why do you make me so? The bounty hunters observe the auction from a corner of the venue. Everyone seems to have their own agenda as they lurk in the darkness, waiting for the moment to arrive.
Well, everyone has the same conflicting agenda.
Money, 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 money.
Uh-huh. With this many people after the thief, are you sure they won't get a head start on us?
I'm not concerned about that. The thief in question easily evaded an even greater number of guards in his last heist. I'm sure there are a few highly skilled men in this crowd, but I don't believe they'll be able to capture him. But you believe we are able to capture him?
Well, you do technically have 4.5 field experts. Including a war hero.
I have to ask? Who's the half?
AC.
Okay.
I'm not counting Saint Germain because technically the things we learn from Saint Germain are like geography and like navigation, which isn't really a field skill in the sense of like the battle and combat and stuff. But like everyone else has technically like expertise in things relating.
That's what I thought.
Or something.
That's what I thought.
You know, Impey's very durable. He's 100% durable.
I mean, you're right.
He's very hearty.
But I def was like, okay, this has to be Impey, but what? I need clarification.
Oh, it was AC. Impey's an expert. He did create the ornithopter.
But that won't help in catching a thief.
It won't, but he's also able to just take a lot of hits.
Yes.
And he does have other gadgets.
He is a literal wall.
Questionable degrees of usefulness, but he does have other gadgets. I see.
I'm just glad that me and Magic's thoughts were very much in line there.
Uh-huh. Well, okay. See, I don't have the same grudge against Impey because I've gone through his whole route. I like Impey. I don't love him. I'm happy to get him out of the way first, but you know. And I'm gonna slightly disagree with the play order that I found, which is
Every team needs a
they
good
say
tank.
Impey, Van Helsing, Frankenstein, Saint Germain, and then Lupin has to be last. He can only be
Yes.
unlocked after you've completed everyone else.
Yes.
I would actually disagree and put Frankenstein second last.
So you're saying Impey, Van Helsing.
Impey, Van, Saint, Fran.
Okay.
That's my personal order.
Wait, so we have Impey as the tank, Van Helsing as the DPS.
Uh-huh. Lupin's a rogue, obviously.
Well, Rogue is short range DPS, while Van Helsing is short and long range DPS.
Uh-huh.
Victor's the healer,
Sort of.
and
I mean, he's also
he's the
That's
healer
class.
support.
I mean, he can also.
Well, yeah, like healing supports can do damage in like an MMO like raid
Yeah.
situations,
Yeah.
but like they're like still support class.
Just more accurately, Impey's a tank and everyone else is some kind of DP. Because most of Victor's stuff isn't healing. It's not. Most of it's not support.
Victor is support. Frankenstein has never supported anything in his life.
I mean.
Oh, you're
Get all that information.
You're killing me.
We need the Sharky wheeze. I asked Magic for it.
I'm not wheezing yet.
No, the goal is not kill Sharky. The goal is Sharky wheeze. Hold on, Magic. Scale back. Scale back.
I simply asked around while we were waiting. Considering this thief's method of attack, we won't have much to do until the appointed time. Yes, Magic's goal of killing their father. Bum, bum, bum.
Remember, it's not quite. Well, it's not one of the kinds of furder if it's Sharky, because sharks have no fur. Yes? I crave violence.
Well, you better watch the VOD from Friday.
If you crave violence, we should continue on this path right now.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to calm down enough to read. Whew, okay. Okay. Whoa! Just as Van Helsing says, there's no indication of a thief's presence. It's almost 10 p.m. and nothing's happened. And finally, behold, tonight's main item. This is Nosferatu's saber. A woman pushes a cart onto the stage. Set atop is a sparkling golden pendant in the shape of a dagger. Even though I'm no connoisseur of arts, I can tell that it's worth a lot from one glance at the craftsmanship. And apparently gives us long life.
Supposedly. If it's only a few million, I wouldn't mind paying for such a beauty. Count, it's nice that you're looking into the worth of the piece, but don't forget why we're here.
What's he gonna do? Call Ghostbusters? This priceless antique is said to have been worn by Delacroix? Delacroix? He said?
Delacroix. Delacroix.
Delacroix?
That's how I would read it.
Leader of the vampire force in the infamous Vampire War. It is also said that the belongings of vampires hold a special power, and that by wearing them they will grant you powers. Astounding physical capabilities, or even effects such as rejuvenation and longevity. Because this necklace belonged to the king of the vampires, surely its effects will be most extraordinary. Put it on, it doesn't do anything! We only wore it for 5 minutes, maybe it gives you long life.
It doesn't do anything. Oh, shall we check? Pulls out a knife. I don't usually have an interest in items sold outside the law. Maybe the vampire just liked the look.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, from what it sounds like, it's like if the item belonged to the vampire, then it'll give you powers? Just because it belonged to them?
Yes. It...
That pendant is strangely enticing. It excites the antique collector in me.
My brain just went, yes. Van Helsing killed the king of the vampires, and that was his drop.
Yep. And then Van Helsing was like, don't need it, and left it. Left it behind.
It's only a blue rank magic item. I don't need this. It's not even a rare. Oh, I'm terrible. Wow. I've never seen you controlled by greed before. That's an unexpected side. The auction seems to be proceeding smoothly.
Damn, I hoped he would drop his mount.
The
funny part is you're getting filtered.
I know I am. I need to get back to playing 14 at some point.
You should. Didn't you start paying for it?
Yeah.
And then fell off.
Well, I couldn't have played it like basically the past month.
Yeah, were you playing it regularly before that?
I was playing it actually decently regularly.
Need to go back and clip all the Sharky wheezes.
There hasn't been a wheeze. Yes! There hasn't been a wheeze.
Asinine humans, do not touch that with your filthy hands! As announced, I am gracing you with my presence to take back what is mine!
Wait.
Yes?
This is the thief that shows up, steals the item, and then just slinks away in the darkness?
Uh-huh.
Is coming in and announcing their presence?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good lord. Excited voices echo throughout the area. In reaction to the words, take back, the waiting bounty hunters all leap into action and take out their weapons.
They're not good.
No one is that good.
Is that him?
The thief. Where is he? Over there, by the tent's entrance. One man stands up and points behind us. There is a small figure standing in the dimly lit entrance of the tent. That's...
A child?
also wearing a top hat!
Uh-huh. Like I said, this is the era of top hats.
Also, that top hat has a mouth.
Hmm?
I know it's the, like, glasses or whatever, but it looks like an upside-down face on that top hat.
Yup.
Like, there's the two eyes, there's the mouth.
Uh-huh. Oh, look at their little cape.
Whoever it is strides forward without faltering and raises his voice once he reaches the very center of the tent.
Stand aside, fools. I am here to reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
Are you saying you're the king of the vampires, small child?
He's a kid, right? Doesn't look like some master thief to me.
At his comment, the others around him start buzzing. And soon, the conversation shifts to laughter and ridicule. Hey, kid! There's no place for someone like you. Go back home to your mommy. A man twice the boy's size approaches him and tries to shoo him off.
I am no mere child. I have come to take a treasure from you lowly humans. Didn't you get my letter?
I bedazzled it and everything. The boy shows no sign of backing down, however, and raises his voice even more.
Watch a kid commit murder.
No, that's Friday.
Uh-huh.
The men around them began shouting insults at the man who had approached the boy.
You know, how are you gonna handle the thief if you can't even get a little kid to go home? Idiot, he's talking circles around you.
Fine. Little boys who don't listen to their elders need to be punished, don't they? The man slowly raises his arm. I'm about to punch a child!
Are you challenging me in a battle? You're going to regret this.
Better watch your mouth. The boy is in danger. My feet start to move despite myself, but Van Helsing grabs my shoulder. Don't go over there. This is dangerous.
What?
Don't misunderstand me. It's the man who's in danger. I only took my eyes off them for a second, but the man is suddenly high in the air. A second later, he thuds into the ground. What the
Hell?
did you do?
I just gave him a light tap with my fist. Van Helsing saw this kid and felt his vampire senses go off. I mean, next time the kid opens his mouth.
Yeah, honestly.
Now, who else wants to fly? Who is that child?
He's a vampire.
What?
I mean, didn't you see his teeth as a telltale sign? Come on.
It was right there.
It's
Also,
right
all
there.
was shouting.
Yeah.
Vampires. A sub-race that possesses extraordinary physical capabilities that other humans can never match. He's one?
Hold on. He can't be that strong. Even if the kid is some vampire.
Come on, keep up, AC.
Come on! I could give you a detailed explanation, but we don't seem to have time for it. Just as Van Helsing says, the boy gracefully leaps up onto the stage while everyone around him stands dumbfounded. Oh, so this is why nobody describes it, because they don't want to be like, a child stole it. What? A child stole it.
Well, that and everyone gets knocked out in one hit.
Yeah.
So, a child knocked me out as well. Hear me, humans! Yeah, right there. Look at the little teethies.
Little TVs.
Little fangsies.
Yo, little boy, little kid with his fangs.
I am the king of the night, leader of the Nosferatu, and heir to the Delacroix name. I am Delacroix II. Is this my turn?
I think so.
Delacroix II, a young boy and successor to the name of the Vampire King. He can be childish at times, but his physical abilities are far beyond those of a normal humans. No ordinary person could defeat him.
Except for Van Helsing.
No ordinary person
Fair.
could defeat him.
I love how I know exactly what you said, but half of it got filtered.
Hmm?
A blood heir to Delacroix? He's here to get revenge on humanity? As soon as they hear his name, people in the crowd begin to scream. The audience panics, and people begin to flee and run about.
Why is everyone so upset? AC! Keep up!
AC don't know jack about vampires.
Okay, but still.
It's true, the boy did show some extraordinary strength.
AC is at least aware by now that there was a vampire war. Van Helsing is the hero of the vampire war. That vampires have extraordinary abilities. And that this child is the successor to the murdered former vampire king.
Yes.
And is here to take back
But
a
why
family
is,
heirloom.
But why is everyone running?
Maybe because of those extraordinary abilities, you know, like the bounty hunter that went flying across the room.
But the people here seem to be afraid of something else.
Vampires have been the object of fear for a long time. A few years ago, humanity found a way to exterminate the vampires.
Yeah, it's called Van Helsing.
Thus began the purge of the vampire subrace, known as the Vampire War. Oh, so it's the vampire genocide.
Yes.
And even though the war is over, the people of Britain have always been living under the specter of fear. That if there are any surviving vampires, they would try to take revenge. That's the gist of it.
Dot dot dot.
As promised, I shall take this!
And patat.
Patat!
And I just see this child and I just think of and patat.
And patat.
This child is patat.
With fangs.
With fangs. He shouts at the top of his voice and tucks the pendant into his coat.
Wow, you almost turned on skip offers.
He's got it!
We just have to catch him, that's all.
Little things.
He's little things.
The
Little
men-
things, you know, little potato. Patat! Patat!
Louise.
Hmm?
That got me.
Hmm?
That made me wheeze.
Good. Flip, flip, flip.
The men
Yeah,
call-
we were owed one after all these months.
You weren't owed anything.
We were.
Oh. The men climb onto
I'm glad I succeeded in my personal goal of a Sharky wheeze by the end of the stream.
climb onto the stage and point their guns at the young boy.
Don't move, kid. One step and you'll have more holes than Swiss cheese. Really? Why don't you try?
Aim for the legs. We'll split the prize money. Got it? I hear gunshots. However, the boy does not look hurt. I want to
adopt him.
Stream child, you're not allowed to have your own child.
Oh, magic. There's a reason he has a sprite.
What?
Hmm?
Wait,
What?
Wait, what?
What?
I don't know where that is going.
You'll see.
We're not allowed to be stream grandparents yet, Magic. We definitely hit him. Why isn't he wounded?
Bounty hunters, also keep up. Idiots. I evaded the bullets, obviously. Don't be stupid. There's not a human alive who could dodge a bullet from this close. I see. Unfortunately for you, I'm not human. Well, he's not fucking human, is he? Yeah, right. Bounty hunters, keep up.
Ooh. The boy takes a fighting stance. A frightening stance.
I mean, it's a little frightening.
And an instant later, all the men but one have fallen to the ground.
Happy Halloween. No way.
The last man collapses and a profound silence fills the room. The boy turns to the audience. There's hatred in his eyes. Hatred so great, feels suffocating just to witness.
Fear me, humans! This is our anger and our pain!
I just love it. There's such anger in his eyes.
I mean, he's a child. I'm not giving him a low voice.
I know.
Sorry.
I know. It's not like I'm not saying your answer wrong. It's just like.
I mean, that's kind of the effect. Just look at him. Patat! Little fanged patat! A child, but with the voice of James Earl Jones.
Oh, jeez.
Who is that again?
Voice actor. I think that was the voice actor from Mufasa. And a lot of other stuff.
Great.
But I think James Earl Jones did Mufasa?
I will make a proclamation here and now. The vampire lineage will never forgive you. Darth Vader's.
Yes, he was also.
Yep.
He was
exactly.
Also, he was also the voice of Darth Vader. But like.
Yeah, Matt said that.
But like, I just am like, ah, yes, Mufasa.
Meanwhile, Simba voice though. I promise the suffering and pain endured by our people will be equally shared by all of you.
Yes, child Simba voice. These words cause the panic in the audience to reach new heights, and the screams only get louder. I mean, I support him. The child on stage watches and laughs, then disappears behind the curtains. Let's go.
Where?
To catch a child. Come on, AC, catch up. That child. It's hard to tell what he'll do when left on his own. It probably won't be long before he starts attacking people. I could see it in his eyes. We need to stop him. Van Helsing begins running to the stage.
Wait, Van Helsing?
I try to follow him, but Lupin grabs me by the hand. Hold on, calm down. That little guy's too fast for us. We'll never catch up to him.
Dot.
And that's very unlike Van Helsing. He doesn't usually get that heated. I wonder what's gotten into him.
Aren't we going after him?
I wonder what's... The hero of the Vampire War saw a vampire. I wonder what's happening to him.
coffee.
Maybe he's going to adopt the child.
Sips coffee harder.
I can't read this line now. Gosh dang it, Satan.
What?
I can't read this line. I'm laughing.
Oh, that's a shame. That sounds like a you problem.
Don't worry. Even though he's got an attitude, he's one of us. We won't desert him. Let's go ahead of them and wait.
Can we really get ahead of them? We don't even know which way they went.
Leave it to me. Have faith in Arsène Lupin, first-class gentleman thief. Lupin starts running, and we follow him out of the tent in a rush. It's been 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to end it here?
No.
Okay. That's why I'm asking. I don't know how much.
That's right. Well.
This is why I'm
I think
asking.
probably. Let's see. There's, I think, 2 answers to go still for this chapter.
Well, this is why I was asking, because
No, I don't think we should end here.
Okay. We leave the auction venue behind. Soon, we arrive at the nearby forest where we had met Van Helsing for the first time.
Thankfully, you first met him over at the casino.
Shush. Hey, Lupin? What makes you think they came this way? It's like you just ran off in a random direction. They've got to be here. Seems that Kid was working alone. No matter how strong you are, it's impossible to outrun a large organization like the London firm. He'll try to hide somewhere for sure, and this forest is the most accessible hiding place around. I've come here before too, like when you got shot.
Mm-hmm. I see. You're thinking about it from the perspective of a criminal. Very impressive and worthy of a gentleman thief.
And criminal. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Huh? I hear footsteps. They're close. We're almost on top of them. Lupin speeds up and we do our best to keep up with him. We break through bushes into a clearing. The boy from before is standing there, dumbfounded.
What's this? Did you follow me here? I'm surprised that there are humans capable of keeping up with me. Still, I'm not giving back the pendant, and I won't let you capture me either.
We look at each other. If it belonged to your father, then we have no business trying to take it away from you. And it doesn't sit right with us to hand you over to the London firm.
Then why have you followed me? You don't want the pendant back, and you don't want to catch me. I don't see what the point was. We'd like you to turn yourself in. Not to the London firm, of course. We know someone at the yard who can be trusted. You can explain the situation to him and be handled appropriately there.
Ah, yes. Hand over to the government, who started a war on his entire race.
Uh-huh.
The best decision.
These were the terms before he showed up. It's not your place to decide. Humans are all the same to me. Stand in my way and I won't hold back.
Just as Van Helsing said, it's impossible to tell what he'll do.
Actually, it's pretty obvious what he's gonna do.
That expression of hatred might harm someone else later on.
He might harm you right now.
But from how we fought earlier, we don't stand a chance against him. If he punches AC, he's gonna get hurt.
Not through her clothes.
True.
Lupin, I have an idea.
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. I take a step forward. Let's persuade him. Let's talk it out. I think might be best.
Do you want the answer from the guide?
No. Where's the
Say what you want. Where's the adopt option?
Sip. Apparently, you're gonna sip coffee.
We're getting there.
Persuade. There's no way we're going to stop him if we try using force. That leaves only.
Don't worry. We're not going to hurt you. We're on your side. I have very little reason to believe that, human. You're likely just after the reward. If you murder a human and taint your hands with blood, as we've said you will, then we won't hesitate to capture you. However, if you're still undecided, I have a suggestion. Why don't you come back to my mansion for a nice cup of tea?
Ah, the adoption.
You might be able to make a better decision once you've calmed down.
I can't unsee the upside down face on his top hat.
I think it's cute that these two have matching top hats. Look, top hat pair. Dot dot dot. My mind is already clear. I politely decline your offer.
The boy shakes his head and takes a fighting stance. Suddenly, we hear footsteps from behind. I turn around to see Van Helsing. Well, at least
he's polite. You're caught up.
Van Helsing says nothing, glaring silently at the boy before us.
You!
It's been a while, son of the dragon. I can't say that with a straight face.
I left that name behind. I've taken on the name of my father.
Good lord. Good lord, this game is so dumb.
Did you ever think otherwise? What is happening?
I see. So do you want me to call you Delacroix II instead? Dracula? Do these two know each other? About to ask when, in an instant, Delacroix slides in close to Van Helsing and swings a fist. Van Helsing blocks the punch with his gun. But the force of the impact causes him to jump back to avoid falling over. Apparently that's Dracula? What?
Yeah. The Patat. Dracula the child.
This is...
Patat.
I was going to say, this isn't the first game that made Dracula a child.
Dracula Patat. With smiley top hat.
Smiley top hat.
How dare you! You dare to show yourself in front of me? Have you no shame?
Keep going this way and you will fall to the darkness. Just like me.
Wow, so edgy. He's so edgy. You have no right to talk, Van Helsing.
The attack is intense. The boy throws a storm of punches too fast for the human eye, but Van Helsing calmly blocks them.
You, I swear it!
What's next? We're gonna find out Van Helsing is also a vampire? Unfortunately, I can't die quite yet. Van Helsing swings his gun, but Delacroix jumps back to avoid the strike.
Yes, no way I'm finished.
Hey, so, is Van Helsing human? That's what I asked! Or that was my joke. The two glare at each other, and there's no room for anyone to intervene.
Yes, you and Magic are on the same wavelength.
but
I found them! Over here!
we hear the other bounty hunters closing in. They finally caught up. Delacroix looks away for a moment.
I'll sing. I'll wait for you at the place where you murdered my father!
Dot dot dot.
Extreme father like extreme child, I guess. If you do not come, I will hunt you down and kill you, and every last person who is important to you.
Ah, so everyone here. Got it.
What? Van Helsing's like, what? Who said they're important? Same goes for the rest of you. Everyone! Wait, this is everyone that's important to me, though.
His eyes are full of murderous intent.
What's he gonna do if he does come to the place? Just murder Van Helsing?
Yeah! When he glares at me, I can't help myself from taking a few steps backwards.
Our paths have crossed for too long. We shall bring an end to this.
With that, he disappears into the night, before anyone can do anything to stop him. All that remains is the angry shouting of the men searching for him, and our own confusion.
Now you can stop.
Okay.
That's why I was like, no. Because this scene is more important. And that's not something we want to start off with at the very next beginning of the stream.
I ask again, is Van Helsing a vampire? Sips coffee.
I mean, I'm not giving spoilers.
I know. But, thank you for watching.
Deny.
What?
I can neither confirm nor deny anything that happens.
Thank you all for watching and tuning in.
Thanks for hanging out.
We'll,
Thanks for enjoying the Sharky Wheezes with me.
We'll be back Wednesday for a thing.
Probably lovingly evil. Maybe not lovingly evil. Depends on Mick.
Which is why I said a thing.
Also depends on you, Sharky. You should answer that. Okay, anyway, thanks, bye.
Bye.
Have a good rest of your day/night.
Where's the correct screen? This is it. Okay, bye.